Hi, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today is July 8th and I decided that I want to read the Hunger Games series. I've already read the first one, it was a while ago, but I haven't read this series before, and it's one of my mom's kind of favorite series, so I wanted to make a video of me reading it. I have the second and third book, but I couldn't find the first book in our house, so I think we probably got rid of it or something. So I'm going to listen to that one. I might end up listening to the other two, I'm not entirely sure, but I'll for sure be listening to that first one. I'm planning on borrowing the first one from our library, the audiobook, because there's an app called Libby where you can reserve and check out and listen to the audiobooks, so I'll be getting the first one from there. I'm planning on listening to the first book today, so I'm just gonna start listening to it. I do have a doctor's appointment later, but I'm just gonna be crafting and kind of chilling while I listen to this book. So it does say the book is 11 hours, so let's see how long it takes me to get through that. And I'll maybe do some check-ins. I have already either listened or read, I can't quite remember. So I do kind of already know what's going on, and I'm just doing it to refresh. And so I'm doing the whole series all at once. Alright, so I am on chapter 2. I'm almost an hour into the audiobook and it's 11 hours, so I'm working on it. But I have finished this little ghostie that I got when I went on vacation. He's so cute. It's needle felting. I got this kit, but I also got a cross stitch pattern book of creepy kind of Halloween-y type things, but it was a really cool store. I'll find I have a business card I'll put that somewhere in the video, but I have a lot left. I barely used any, so I'm probably going to make an army of ghosts, but I'm just crafting while listening to the book. It's currently, I'm 2 chapters in. The reaping just happened, so not super far, but I'm getting there. All right, hello, it is now July 10th. It's Wednesday, and I think the last time I filmed was Monday. But I am 30% done last I checked, I think, with the Hunger Games. I've been listening to it a lot. I was just driving to my boyfriend's house and listening to it on the way there. But my plans for today is to listen to more of the book, and I got this creepy cross-stitch book, and so I want to go out and get stuff to do one of the patterns, and so I'll be doing that while I listen to it today, because on Monday I was doing felting, but I've tried cross-stitching before. I didn't finish it, but I think the patterns in this book are so cute, and they're all Halloween-y, and so I want to try again my hand at cross-stitching. Alright, so I am going to be listening to my book in the car, but I'm making a quick trip to Joann's for my cross-stitch stuff, and my mom also needs vinyl, and I have a little swatch. So I will probably check back in when I get home and tell you update on where I am in my book. Alright, I am back from Joann's, and I got all the thread and the fabric, but I don't think I can show the pattern because of copyright and stuff, so I'll probably not show the end result, but I will be cross-stitching. I am also 36% done now. They haven't quite yet started the Hunger Games, but I just started part 2 of the book, and so I'm assuming there's 3 parts. Alright, so it is now, I believe, the 11th of July. I listened to my book all day yesterday for 7 hours. I'm now 86% done, which I think I have less than 2 hours to go, so I am definitely finishing it today. We're just cleaning up the house and running some errands. So I'll start by listening, these are my headphones, while I do the dishes, and I'll check in when I finish. All right, I have now finished book 1 of The Hunger Games. It was really good. It sets up a good story for the second book, I think. Like, it kind of finishes it, but also is kind of like a cliffhanger. But I'm excited for the other two. I might listen to them as well if they have the same like reader as the first one, because I quite liked how she read the book, and like starting off audiobook kind of makes the others like it weird. I don't know, it might just be me, but yeah, I'm excited for the next two, because it's kind of been spoiled for me. Like, my mom's read it and loved it, my neighbors have read it and loved it, and so like I know part of the stuff that happens, but just not the details. So I'm excited to see how, like, what I know plays out. Hello, I am back. It has been a hot second since I recorded anything, because we just got back from another vacation. We keep taking like little trips because our summer is super short, but it is now July 19th, so it has been a while. I didn't listen to anything. I did get the audiobook for, I think it's Mockingjay. I looked over there because I have the actual book, but I think I'm just gonna continue listening to it. I did wake up a little bit dizzy, but my plan today is to unpack because my room is a little messy and I still have like stuff from our trip to unpack. So I'm going to do that while I begin listening to the book. So I'll do some check-ins, but I am moving a little slow because I'm dizzy. I think my neck and shoulders are really tight, and so if I look much more than just forward, like my head starts spinning. So moving a little slowly. Oh yeah, before I start, I did, while I was on vacation, find this, a Nook. It was at like an antique kind of store. Someone was selling it, and this, I believe it's the Nook Simple Touch, which came out in like 2001. So I think it's older than me, but it was like $6 because it was $12 originally, and then it was 50% off because they had like a sale in their booth. And so I got it because I've never had like an e-reader like this, and I charged it up. I think it's so old that like it won't let me sign into my Barnes & Noble account. But if you don't know, a Nook is basically the Barnes & Noble equivalent to a Kindle. It's like an e-reader, you download books and stuff. So I might just like stay signed in because the old owner is, and so I can see like their name. That is a little weird, but I'm just going to ignore it. I might try and like download books, but also it was $6, so if it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. But I just thought it was really cool, and I wanted to mention it because it's like a little e-reader. The only book on it is Pride and Prejudice, and I'm not planning on reading that, maybe, but definitely I'll try and figure it out. Alright, so I'm now like 7% done, and I have unpacked everything, and I have my laundry in the washer now, and I think I'm just going to be on my laptop, play games, maybe write a little bit too, because I'm kind of bored of cleaning. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill out. It's kind of like a meh day, but I'll continue reading or listening to my book because it's pretty good. Not super far into it. This one is like 12 hours. The second and third book are 12 hours. The first book was 10, and The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is 16. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that one yet. Yeah, that's my progress update. Alright, hello, I am back. I was gone. We went on vacation to the Lake of the Ozarks. It was really fun. It is now July 22nd. I haven't really listened to my book in a hot second, but I am at cross country right now. But I'm the manager, and so I'm staying around like the backpacks and water bottles while everyone goes out. I am gonna run, but I'm gonna listen to my book, and I just wanted to check in because it's been a couple days. So I might look a little sweaty because I did the warm-ups too, but just checking in. And I'm going to listen while we run. It's a long day, so they're running out for 65 minutes, and I'm gonna do that in circles, I guess, until I get bored. Hello, I'm back. Maybe a slightly embarrassingly long time later. Today it is August 10th. It was July 22nd last I filmed, but I have begun school, and so I have a lot of time, and I wanted to I just did a lot of stuff my last few days of break, so I didn't have a lot of time to film or read, but I have been reading or like listening to my audiobook at school, and I am going to stick to finishing this video. I've made a lot of progress in my book since July 22nd. I'm now like 56% done with it now. I have a lot of free time in class since I'm now a senior, and so I've just been putting in my headphones, listening, because our school did start like a no phone policy, kind of. You have to like put your phone in a pouch, and it's kind of stupid, but that's a different story. So I use my laptop a lot to listen to my book now. I am ready to start filming again. I was kind of nervous because I was like, it's been so long. I don't want to just like come back in almost. Like, I don't know, slightly embarrassed. That's kind of my own fault, but yeah, I am back now. Today, I'm just going to work on listening. I think I have like 4 hours left in Catching Fire, I think. 4 or 5. I'm over halfway. And I think it was 12 hours total. So I am going to work on cleaning up my room. It is Saturday. We've done a week and a half of school now. So I will be working on that now. And I'm going to listen to my book. I do have something to do like 2 to 5-ish. But I'm going to try, hopefully, maybe finish the book today. And so then I can start the final book, because I don't think I'm going to do Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes in this one. So yeah, I'm back. Okay, so I have put away some of the laundry that I had left, and so now I'm going to tackle my crafting area. I have a lot right here, and I've been like working on cleaning up my whole room, and so I will be getting like organizational things for it. I kind of have some stuff already, but then I also have this corner, which is all stuff that I want to sell, and I think I want my craft stuff to go there. So I'm gonna organize this, and then I'll work on that. I don't know when though. But I now am 62% of the way done and have 4.5 hours left. So I've done about half an hour so far of work. I'm on that home stretch. Alright, so I have gone through and organized all my crafts in this corner. It is a lot, and I have more up here for like crocheting. But these boxes, this is like bracelet supplies and this is finished bracelets. I've got all my string here. I've got some like accessories and crochet stuff. I do want to finish this turtle. I might end up getting rid of this or maybe just like throwing it away. I've got a lot of hooks. This bag my friend made me with some of my pin things. I've got a little pile of trash, and then I've got my needlepoint stuff here. This is very sharp. I've poked myself quite a lot. And then I've got diamond art. This is something my dad bought, and so I'm making it for him. And then I've got cross stitch over here. So I'm thinking of kind of going through everything and organizing it. Maybe bringing the containers I have upstairs to put stuff in to kind of clean it up so it's not just in a giant pile. Book update, I am now 64% done and have just over 4 hours left. All right, I have now set up my yarn / other craft stuff. I do still have like a pile over here, mainly of like my bracelet craft stuff. I think I'm going to put some of my yarn like this in textile recycling. We recently found out that is a thing, and there's like stations to drop off like old clothes so the fibers can be recycled, which is really cool. I also have some stuff to regularly recycle, and it is now 1:16 and I'm 71% done. I've got about 3.5 hours left. All right, it has been a little bit. I just got back at 6:02. We went to a celebration of life and kind of like hung out with family. And so me and my sister and our friend are gonna go on a bike ride and probably go out to dinner. But if I can, I'll listen to the book there. Hello, it is the next day. It is 2:09 and I've been listening to the book for probably an hour. I'm like 80% through now. They're like in the midst of the Hunger Games. And so last night I organized my supplies here. I finished my laundry and I've been kind of cleaning up the room. My dad had some tasks for me, but I've got like maybe 2 hours left in the book. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it today though, because I'm going to hang out with my boyfriend, because tomorrow's Monday, and so back to the school grind. But yeah, I have been just cleaning and listening to the book. Almost done though, and then I've just got one more book to go, and so hopefully I can finish that soon, within a week or two, so I can finish this video after like 2 months. But yeah, that's my little update. Today is the August 11th. It is a Sunday, so hopefully, yeah, I can finish it soon. But it's pretty good so far. I'm quite liking it. Like, I kind of know what happens to some of the characters already, because like the book series is kind of old and I have a lot of people who like it, and I've seen like reels and stuff about it, and so like I know a character dies, I just have no idea how. But it's definitely different to the first book, because like it's just more personal for them, and like since it's been written about the characters, like I feel like I know them too, and I can just like kind of understand how Katniss is like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. But I am interested in the third book because I, again, kind of know about it, but I also don't at all. Like, I know kind of something that might happen. I'm trying to be vague to not spoil, if you haven't read it either. But I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how it ends because I'm like 80% done. And so I don't know what's gonna happen when or how things will go down. But I'm excited.
One eternity later.
Alright, I have now officially finished the Hunger Games series. Overall, I really liked it. Probably 4 stars overall. It was good. Probably not like the best series I've ever read. Like, I liked it, but I think 4 stars might be the most I could give it. But it is now September 22nd that I'm recording this. I finished the book on Tuesday. I don't know what day that was, but today's Sunday. And the end of the third book, I listened to it in school, and so I like didn't cry. But I feel like if I was reading the actual book, I would have. Like, it was pretty sad. There were a few cliffhangers or like just unanswered questions, and I was like I had to look something up. I was like, did this ever happen? I don't want to like spoil it though. But it was a pretty good series overall. I like kind of like how different the third book was. Like the first and the second kind of were more similar in like the plot, I guess. The third was like the same. It was like all the same plot, obviously, but like it was a different scene, I guess. But it was really good. I'm glad I read it. Probably one of my favorite-ish series. Not the favorite, but it's definitely up there. Like, I would read it again. I'm gonna watch the movies after this. It was really good overall. But it did take me a really long time to finish the books. I think I started like July 8th and finished it in September, so like 3 months. I kind of like exhausted myself reading. And so I guess this is the time to say that I'm kind of switching my YouTube channel a little bit to more be just like vlogs or just whatever I want to do rather than just reading, because I feel like that kind of drained me because I just read like a ton of books all at once and then I was like, eh. But yeah, so overall I really like the Hunger Games. I'm glad I read it, and it took a really long time, 17 years. Overall, Hunger Games, I would say 4 stars. I would recommend it. It was pretty good. It's like one of the series that everyone knows about. Like, a lot of people have read, like Harry Potter, Hunger Games, like other series that I can't think of right now. So, thanks if you have made it this far and finished this video. Thank you. Have a great day.